What is going on, guys? Today we're looking at Rolfo, the 89 left back. Very anticipated card from the get-go because her card from just a gold looked absolutely incredible. We have now got the pinged pass slash trickster left back, which, to be honest, she can play centre mid as well, so I feel like that card is definitely going to be more of a midfielder than anything. She has got it in her position, which we'll have a look at right now. She is also a 4-star, 5-star, which is just brilliant in itself. She can play left back, left wing, or centre mid. I think she's going to be a brilliant centre mid. She's got a little bit of agility balance problems, which we should definitely go and change with the engine. That's probably going to be a #1 shout. So if we had a look, I can imagine people are saying shadow, which is fair enough because there might be a lot that just keep her as a left back. I think the fact that she's got the centre mid could be worth the look at. We'll do half and half and see where her best position is. We obviously get 95 pace, 94 defending with a left back. If then was going for the engine, you'd end up with the 84 agility, 88 balance. It's a 91 centre mid. That really is not bad. You end up with a 93 left back with shadow or an 89 with the engine, but you'd have a 91 centre mid or a 90 DM or CM with the shadow as well. I think she's got multiple positions that she could just play in. She's one of them cards that I think if she does get the upgrade, that could be absolutely huge. Obviously, it all starts from today. So the Barca women's team, if they manage to get a clean sheet in the next 4, win 2, 3 appearances, and 11 goals scored in the 4 games, that means she would go from an 89 to a 93. That would be incredible. Whether they do, I don't know. I know Barca women have got the Ballon d'Or winner, so that is as much as I know when it comes to this. Pinged pass, tricksters, always nice. She has got quick step, relentless. She's got technical, first touch, and also whipped pass. We're going to start her off in the left back, I think. We're going to kind of go with a shadow there, see how she goes there, and if then we want to push her into the middle, we'd kind of know from just handling the ball and where we can kind of go with there. And I think the pinged pass is really the extra added bit that I'm thinking centre mid would definitely suit her down to the ground.
If your team's looking like this, then I have the place for you. Head over to U7Buy for all your coin needs. They're cheap, fast, and reliable, but make sure to use JT11 at the checkout for 6% off all of your coin orders.
Ooh, it's going straight down her side. I'm really interested to see how she plays because it's been a while. Great challenge to start with. What's she like at the pace? Bit of passing. It's a hard one because in terms of her gold card, she was brilliant. It was kind of one of the first women where you looked at the stats and thought maybe with the right upgrade, she could be a really good card. And it has taken us this long to be able to get that card together. So it is definitely a card that has been needed for a while. Let's see what we can get from her here. Zico's going to go in the middle. Stat-wise, she just screams a centre mid. Going to watch Torres. Good play. Ooh, nearly a good ball out as we try and get Barcola away from it. Carvalho's going to do the rest. I'm interested. I might just go straight into that centre mid role as I really think she could play wonderful down that role. I just think someone with this amount of stats, when you've already got so many good left backs, I don't see why I should put her in that position. Like maybe the pinged pass is great for the left mid, but for the cost that she is, I feel like she's definitely designed for more of a centre mid role. Wonder if she can kind of link with my Putellas more. What would be nice as well for us, if we do have her in the centre mid, I've dropped her in there now, is the fact that she would be there as almost a defensive ability player as well. So you kind of get that double factor. That's a great ball through. That's got to be a goal. Off the bar. We have brought off Zidane as well, so she's in high hopes for the position, I must admit. Dodo's come on in the place, so again, looking for something to really get going here. I just think in terms of the stats, she's definitely an interesting one to see if she's worth it, because she is expensive. I'm not going to sit here and say she's as cheap as chips, because most definitely she's going to require a decent amount of fodder to really fit her in. She is left-footed as well, so if you wanted to play more of a left-footed left centre mid, she's going to be brilliant at that as well. But then also, she has got that ability to go up. And from what I know just from Team of the Years, Barcelona came away with a lot of them. Hansen, Putellas, Bonmati, obviously a huge shout. And I think it was Renard and somebody else for the centre-backs. I don't think it was a Barca lady. So you've got a lot, and Battle in fact as well. So that kind of tells me without knowing, they have got a decent amount of players that can put in that shift. It's a great ping pass into Mbappe as well. Go for the interception. I like the pressing. Holding the position nice. What was she? Is she a high-low? Good on the... Oh, not so good on the run out. Kind of a little bit lackluster there with a finish. Good pass. And lost the ball again. She is a high-low. No, she's a high-high. That makes more sense. I was going to say a high-low doesn't make any sense at all. So kind of more of your box-to-box standard here. Can we go for the inside? Nice. We'll go for that through ball as well. It's a shame that the pinged pass didn't work for through balls as well. It would probably be overpowered, but it'd be nice to be able to have that through ball kind of pinged as well. Rolfo making that run in the middle. I absolutely see it. Can we get the head on? It's going to be the only issue with, especially to be honest, having two females in the middle is just height. There is absolutely zero height between both of them. I don't know how tall both are. Rolfo's, again, I don't even know. I need to have a look at the SBC, but I can't imagine by the looks of them in comparison to who else I've got. They can't be much more than 5'7" at an absolute must. So that's going to be a big issue between having two centre mids. Obviously, Putellas being a team of the year will always take kind of factor there. But obviously then 600k for a card that either goes in a left back role that maybe is a little bit overqualified or is on the bench. Now the big thing is, does she get the upgrade? Because if she gets a full upgrade, that's going to be incredible for the card. Like that of course would mean the card is 100% worth it. If you're looking at a 93 Rolfo, you are never looking back at that card. Like it's 100% worth 600k. There is no shadow of a doubt there. So we try and find something. Oh, Mbappe's going to be offside. But if she stays at 89, I think she's a bit expensive for an 89 rated card. Whether I see that happening, I doubt it very much. I'm hoping she makes us the appearances and doesn't get injured. I'd imagine that they are going to get a double win. The only kind of spot that I'm thinking, maybe not, is going to be the 11 goals. Again, we'll have a look at the previous games to see what are they winning by. Are they winning considerably by a lot, or is it literally by 1, 2, 3-0 again? Because that is going to play a big factor on whether I would say this card is 100% worth it or maybe worth the gamble. Good challenge from Rolfo. I'm half and half with this centre mid. I don't know if... I think in general she's in the element. I think it's going to be one of them ones with a centre mid. You really have to play a few because there's no way that you have the perfect game every single game. Like a centre mid is so pressured on how your opponent plays. Does he play through you? Does he just lob the ball over constantly? This guy's very much wing play with the through balls here. So it's kind of bypassing the centre mid, meaning they don't really have too much to do other than attack for me. But if I was going to an overall then, we're looking at 605,000. It's not the cheapest SBC, and like I say, the big thing is going to be if I can see, what is it, Liga F, Barca women fixtures. Let's have a look and see, are they actually doing anything? That's going to be the kind of sign of what we're looking for. So we see more. We have got 2-0, 1-1, 8. We could do with that. An 8-0 and we are absolutely golden. 3-0, 4-0, 4-4, 6. So there's a decent shout. And in terms of who they've got in the league, where are we? We're going here. So first one is going to be not a match that we need. We're going to have the 10th of March against Sociedad. We're going to have Tenerife. We're going to have Real Madrid and Levante. So we are looking at... obviously Real Madrid, Levante, so 2nd and 3rd. We then have 9th, and we also have, who was the other one? Sociedad. Which was Sociedad was 7th. So I mean, definitely not the kind of lowest teams you could go for. If we look into the last game, was she playing? Battle Bronze. Was she on the bench? Or is she injured? If she's injured, that's even worse. Was she somebody else? But no, Bonatti. Oh no, that's not going to be the greatest shout in the world. So let's go back again. Let's just check the previous match prior to that then. If we go to... so we had that one. In fact, we'll go Levante. See if it was just a little knock. We got Battle. Oh no. So it looks like she's not even there. Right, that's always a great start. Let's go for her name. What is her name? See if she's injured. injury. The boss woman has been undergoing successful surgery. Oh, okay, so she's had surgery. Oh, God, and when's she back? Medical is unavailable. Her recovery will dictate her future. Oh, that's always perfect, isn't it? It's absolutely perfect. Oh, dearie dear. So that's always something to look at definitely before. When is she back? It's going to tell us. It's successful on the right knee. It doesn't say anything. So unfortunately, we've already there lost a little bit, to be honest, in terms of the upgrades then. So we've got, they can get the win 2, they can get the 11 goals, the appearances she can't go, and I think I don't know if I'm pretty sure she has to be, but I'm pretty sure she has to be playing for the clean sheet. I don't think she can just get it normally. So at the minimum, by the looks of it, we can only get 2 upgrades. That's going to be a bit difficult to say if she's really worth it, because 11 goals is the difficult one. The 2 wins, I think, is realistic. They are top of the Liga F in their division, so that is always a great shout. It's just, that's a hard one, because if she got the full upgrade, that is exactly why they're giving her. And it's the annoying thing is that's not as if that's not recent. Like that's it's annoying that that's not recent. Like it's not a today news. It's a few weeks old that she's been out from surgery. So the fact that this card requires her to play, it's a little bit scummy if you ask me. So in terms of the card, I would say it depends. If she does get to 91, it's still a very good card. Like the stats are brilliant across the board. If you think you're going to get a double upgrade, 89, 87, 90, 92, 89, 85, 86. That's a pretty good card regardless. I think even now, even if she got to a 90, I'd still be pretty happy. I'd probably go more into the midfield. Again, I'm not a big fan of Trickster with a non-5-star skiller. I think it's just a weird thing to have. If you're going to have Trickster, I think the 5-star skill should be a minimum. I don't know. Let me know down below what you think about that. When it comes to the chem style, you obviously have the Shadow. That's going to be a phenomenal left back anyway. I just think it might be a little bit wasted on a left back when the stats are just so good going across the board. We've only really losing free kick accuracy, a bit of aggression. Everything else is at a pretty decent level. If you went with the engine instead, you get a bit more pace. The dribbling obviously goes up for the agility balance, a bit more on the passing. I think she is definitely destined to go into that centre mid. But let me know down below what you think. I think she's worth a gamble. I definitely think she's worth a gamble. If she manages to get the double upgrade, it's absolutely paid off. You've got until the 17th of March to get this done as well. So in terms of their fixtures, will we know any of them? It's going to be the big one. Let's see if we know any of them by then. We would know 17th of March. We'd actually have, would we have 2 of them by then? So we had the 10th of March. So on that final day of the 17th, we'd have been on that second match by then. So that could be interesting to see then at the minimum if she's going to get an upgrade, because it'd be at 1 o'clock. You'd obviously, she would finish at 6 p.m. That's going to be a brilliant tell. So if you don't want to do it now, wait until the 17th on the day that she kind of goes. You'll know if she's going to be upgraded or not. But let me know down below what you think.